I haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You've been away.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good. I had another wedding. I went to Boston,
Damn.
actually. I forgot.
Oh my
I
God.
went to Boston.
Feels like
that was a long time ago.
I was so jealous seeing that foliage
Oh,
via your
man.
images.
One thing about leaves,
They're going to change colors in the Northeast.
we all stay the same. Leaves just
Do
keep
we,
on
though?
changing. No, that's why I kind of... But if you
Right.
say anything confidently enough, like you can just keep flowing through the
Okay.
conversation. They just kind of do their thing, you know? And then they fall, and then it's on to the next.
Yeah. I really have been, like, I never ever thought I'd have a qualm about LA weather, but this fall I've really just been struggling with the lack of seasons.
Sure. That's why I went. That's why I took a 6-hour flight, was to see a couple trees.
Yeah.
And it was worth it.
I should have done it.
And then like I get back here and it's raining also. It's just crappy out. And it's funny because you never think you have seasonal depression until the sun comes out and you're like, I'm on
Meth.
rave drugs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like Molly.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm listening to the Black Eyed Peas, like bopping my head around, like, fuck yeah. And it's like, why am I in such a good mood? Oh, because the sun's out.
Right.
And then like, you know, it starts raining and I'm like, should I kill myself?
No, but it's perspective.
Yeah.
That's not exactly the right word. Relative. It's all relative because...
Subjective.
No, I'm going to stick
But
with
person
relative.
by person or objective.
No, I'm going to stick with relative.
Okay.
Because it's raining today.
Yeah.
And because it never rains, I'm euphoric. Whereas I wouldn't be euphoric if the sun came out. So it's all relative
Yeah.
to where you are and what your seasons are like in the place that you are living.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I will say one thing about, like, if you don't live in LA, you don't get this at all. What was I going to say?
If you don't live in LA, you don't get this at all.
Like, I don't know what I was going to say.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I do. There's no point in living in LA when it's crappy for the next 2 months. And we get, I think I posted.
You mean the only purpose of LA is the weather?
Yeah. So when it's like about to rain for 2 months.
That's never the case, though.
It is. I posted about it. There's someone let me know that I burp constantly. It's because I love sparkling water.
Yeah.
I love liquid death.
I hate bubbles.
I'm loving bubbles.
Yeah.
I got a soda stream. I got a soda stream. We're getting off track. Okay, so
what
the
do
weather.
You mean you got a soda stream?
Okay, I want to get to that. So the weather when it's like crappy for 2 months. So I posted about it, and someone was like, "Did you shave some of your eyebrows? Remember that video?" And I was like, "No, eyebrows, whatever. Also, I'm getting fat. I'm kind of depressed." And it was because of the weather. Like, it's just the weather's been weird.
Oh.
I think my eyebrows kind of fall off like
the trees.
like fall foliage in the winter.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
But we do. So I was like, oh, like it's going to start getting cloudy and gloomy here. And then I realized that like, no, that's June because June gloom. And then it happened in July this year for like half the month. And it was no sky July.
I don't remember that at all.
Everyone was DMing me like, yeah, it's June gloom. And I was like, okay, I can't wait for July. And I was like, this is bullshit. I'm going to write a letter to my senator because we just did June gloom. And they're like, no, there's no sky July now because the sun doesn't come out.
No, I don't remember that. I would have been thrilled if there was rain here.
There isn't rain. That's what I'm saying.
Gloom.
It's just gloomy.
I don't recall.
At least rain. That was really nice.
Gloomy and hot?
Yeah. Well, not even hot, just like sticky and wet. That was what was nice. So, okay, so I went to Boston, went to a Patriots game. We lost pretty bad.
When you say we,
the Patriots.
you identify
Yeah.
with that team.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm there,
okay.
I'm one of the boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally.
And I did make my way out
Boys will be
onto
boys.
the field after the game.
Yeah.
How'd
How'd you get clearance?
Don't know. I was pretty, like I had a couple beers.
Uh-huh.
I did this thing where like I was sitting with my mom and my sister and my cousin and the rest of the group that we went with, and we're like sitting there and I was like buying some beers, and then I met these guys next to me and they were having so much fun, and so I'm drinking these beers and then I realized they're 8% alcohol and they're like stadium sized beers. So that kind of
Wow.
That's why I identify as part of the team, because I kind of was fighting my own battle upstairs.
Okay.
You know?
Got it. Totally.
But I did make
Shared
it out onto
trauma.
the field. I took some photos. So when the Patriots do win at home, I got something to post.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I did post it.
Yeah.
All right. So that was a journey. Flew back to Texas because I had that wedding
Right.
on Friday. Went to that wedding.
It's insane how many people you know that are getting married. I'm
You-
not going through the same experience as you.
So I have one.
Thank God, by the way.
I have one on November 5th in Austin that I told them, guys, I'm so sorry. I can't do another flight to Texas and back this month, like within 30 days. I don't know what happened. I was trying to get to the bottom of why I have so many weddings coming up. By the way, I got 2 more save the dates at my house
I don't.
this week.
Is it all high school people?
The 2 I went to last month were high school. This week is high school. The 2 that I got, one of them was college and then one of them was high school. But I was like trying to get to the bottom of why everyone's getting married right now. I was thinking about it. The one common denominator,
Texas?
they're all from Texas.
Yeah. Because the first person from my high school that I know just got engaged.
Where did they go to college?
Miami.
Oh, that's not in Texas.
No,
So that
I
kinda-
don't think anybody went to school in Texas from
Probably
my
not. I
high
don't-
school.
But it was fascinating because there's this phenomenon called ring by spring
Mm-hmm.
that's out there, and I'm not shitting on anybody. Congratulations for finding love. Jealous, but they are married and etc.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm at the wedding. I was in this is the one, by the way. One of the people that was working the event, the planner, and the person that was keeping it all together came up to me and was like, "Is this the wedding that you forced yourself into?" I was like, "So she's a listener."
Wow, that's amazing.
So you're saying you listen?
My dental hygienist listens as well.
So she's like, "I heard you were pretty nervous," and you're like, yeah.
Thank you.
I washed my hands in the.
Yeah,
Did you smell them?
No.
You can smell if you get a little.
Oh, yeah, that's soapy. Thank you for that, by the way.
Okay, anyway, so I'm at this wedding. This lady listens, whatever. And I'm like, I had so much fun. It was good to seeing all my best friends from high school. And everyone was married, though. Every single person in or engaged. And I was like, okay. So I told you I'd need to get a therapist,
Yeah.
a new therapist, ASAP, so I can be like, what am I feeling? Because I'm excited for them.
Right.
There's no bitterness in my heart. Except for the fact that they're like, we're not going to go out after the wedding because it's 11 p.m. on a Friday. I'm like, why?
Everybody moves at different paces.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I bet that some of those people who are settling down, getting married, are also looking at you in the same way that you're looking at them, being like, grass is always greener.
Yeah.
Is this would I have been happier if I chose Connor's path?
Yeah. The wedding, by the way, was gorgeous and so well done.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, guys. And it was I had a lot of fun. I did my drop down low and put my feet out thing.
Oh yeah. I love when you do that.
I was just like, oh no, I'm overcompensating, not being moving forward with being
moving
married
backward.
and children by being a degenerate at this wedding, which it was one of those where I'm like, next day I was like, I talked to everyone and I talked way too much. Going up to my friend I haven't seen since high school. Hey, didn't your parents get divorced? How's that?
You were just making conversation.
Yeah, I was trying to,
Yeah.
but overcompensating by and they're like, ugh, shut up.
Yeah. I'm sure that a lot of those people are looking at you in the same way you're looking at them. And that's what your therapist would probably tell you,
Nice.
if I had to guess.